When are they going to call it? When is it going to be officially said? When is the Chiefs' season in trouble? Will it be after this game? Is the dynasty of Kansas City over? A lot of questions, big questions. Not going to answer all those in this video, but I'm going to give you my tips for their match against the Detroit Lions. But first, if you love our NFL content, subscribe and share it to a mate, especially all those Chief fans, because I'm going to back against them again in this match. Now, as I said, on the Lions here, they're the 2.5-point underdog. I'm backing them on the nose, on the money line to win this match in Arrowhead. They did it in 2023, winning 20-21 with a big game from both Goff and from David Montgomery. And I'm going back into the well there as well. Look, the Gibbs-Montgomery combination is superb, and who hits on the day doesn't matter. But Montgomery has a pretty low rushing yards total of 44.5. He's hit that in 3 of his last 4 games. Heck, he's in crazy form, even threw for a touchdown last week against Cincinnati. Now, it's this dual threat of air and run that makes this offense unbeatable, in my opinion. They're ranked first, averaging 34.8 points per game because they have this dual threat. Jared Goff is ranked first in the league in completion percentage at 75.8, I want to say. So he's doing everything he needs to do when he needs to throw the ball. The run game is opening everything up, and it's going to be too much for this Chiefs defense, which has had some question marks to start this season, especially the run game. They rank 22nd in the league in opposition running yards at 123.4 per game. But the even more scary stat here is that they're giving up 4.8 yards per rush, which is 27th in the NFL. Coming up against Gibbs and Montgomery, that is a scary statistic. So, like Montgomery to go over his 44.5 yards. I like Montgomery also for a touchdown, being the key rusher in the red zone with that pound rush game. And look, taking the money line on Detroit, but I'm also taking the under on the game total. It's the biggest game total of the whole NFL slate at 53.5. Look, I expect this game to be closer, which means I expect the Detroit's defense to stay on the ball. They let up against Cincinnati and let in a few touchdowns in the fourth quarter, but they were up 28-3 at that stage. Don't expect them to do that against the Chiefs. I expect this game to be much closer. Both defenses standing up and slowing down the scoring. So simple as that. Moneyline Detroit under 53.5 yards. Montgomery over 44.5 rushing yards and a Montgomery touchdown. There it is. Don't forget, gamble responsibly and happy punting.